What's going on, guys? Quick video. Yeah, I'm showing off a little bit of abs this morning just because I did like a 4-day cut. So, anyway, that's irrelevant. But the reason that I'm being the typical person on freaking YouTube doing the no shirt video is because I got asked, I got some DMs, and people are like, I want to build a physique like yours. First of all, thank you, I appreciate it. Next thing, you should not idolize somebody else's physique and think that you're going to achieve their physique. And there's a couple of reasons about this. Whether you're capable of building some muscle or not, you probably are, like 100%. So that part's irrelevant. But I'm going to give an example. Somebody I've always looked up to is Jeff Side. I like Jeff Side's physique. I think he has a very aesthetic physique. And I like when he first came out, he was doing men's physique. And it was a great fit for him. He had an aesthetic physique. He looks like he has very, very good genetics and good bone structure. And this is what I want to get at. If I was the same size as Jeff Side, which I'm not that far off, I'm like 200 pounds right now, and he was he's probably like 210. I will not look like Jeff Side, even if I had another 10 pounds of muscle. The reason is because we have different bone structures. He has naturally super wide shoulders and a tiny ass little waist. I have a small waist. My shoulders aren't that wide. Like, that's just not my genetics. He genetically has a massive chest and really good shoulders, which makes him look bigger than he actually is when you stand in front of a camera like this. That's just the reality of it. So, big upper chest, wide shoulders is going to make you look bigger. And that's why he did so well actually he didn't do that well, but he qualified for the Olympics, so he wasn't doing that bad. That's why he was doing good. So when people say, I want a physique like yours, I will tell you how I built my physique, but you can't think that you're going to look like somebody else because we're all different. Now, that being said, I had people message me and say, I don't lift heavy, I don't do that because I want a physique like yours. Or I want a physique like Jeff Side, or I want a physique like David Lade. People that look strong. And it's like, you do realize that David Lade, Jeff Side, and myself, we all lift heavy? I'm not putting myself in the same category as those two. Those two are both, their genetics are unbelievable. And I have world respect for them. Like, David Lade, he deadlifted like 7 plates, 650, something stupid like that. And the guy's 20 years old. Like, that is lifting heavy. He benched like 395 or 390 or something, and he squats like 450. He's a strong guy. Jeff Side can bench 315 for reps. Like, these guys are strong. So I don't know why there's this whole mentality of, I'm not going to lift heavy, I'm just going to go for a pump, and I'm going to look like these guys. No, all these guys lift heavy. And myself included, I lift heavy. I've built my physique off lifting heavy weights. That's what I do. I go in the gym every day and I lift heavy weights. I lift as heavy as I possibly can. So when I go into the gym, I'm squatting, my squat's now 350, which isn't that good. It should be 4 plates. I'm deadlifting 505, and I'm benching 315. That's how I built my physique, and I look like somebody that can lift those numbers. So by the time that I can bench 4 plates, squat 500 pounds, deadlift 700 pounds, I'm going to look like the kind of person that can lift those numbers. That's kind of how it works. A stronger muscle is a bigger muscle. For natural people, if you are natural, if you're taking a shitload of drugs, it's a different story. You can just fucking go in and train for a pump, and guess what? You'll probably grow. But if you're not taking a shitload of drugs, then it's a different story. And you have to get stronger, and that's how you're going to get bigger. And the most efficient way to get a bigger muscle and train a muscle to failure is to lift heavy. Why lift? Now, I do believe you should stay in the hypertrophy range. Other than your squat, bench, and deadlift, I believe in those exercises going heavy. And when I say heavy, like very heavy, like going up to singles, doubles, triples, stuff like that. But everything else, why not? Everything else I stick in the hypertrophy range and go like 6 to 10 reps. And then like one exercise will go like 12, 20 to burn out. But 6 to 10 reps, so I start with a weight that I can get 6 reps with. I use that weight until I can get 10 reps, and then I increase the weight. And you are getting stronger. It's progressive overload. But everyone gets caught up in, oh, well, I can bench 225 for 8 reps, so I'm going to do progressive overload. I'm going to start with 205 for sets 8. Next week, we'll go to 215, then 220, then 225. It's like, why don't you just start with 225? When you get that weight for 10 reps, go to 235. Like, people have this weird mentality of, I need progressive overload. But you need progressive overload that's going to keep the amount of muscle that you have. If your muscle is capable of benching 225 for 8 reps, don't start benching 205 for 8 reps, because your muscle is going to get smaller. Your muscles does not need to be as big. It's not moving as much weight. Anyway, that's it. Lift heavy. Go try to get stronger, and then go for a pump to finish off the workout. I appreciate all the support, and I will talk to you guys soon.